Alright, y'all, I had to bust out my brother's scan and cut because I guess all you Cricut owners now know that I guess something is going on with the Cricut software to where some of us can't even get on. I've been having issues for the last couple of weeks. Like, I was in the middle of designing a design and the screen just went white on me, the Cricut screen. And then I would try to exit out or log off. It never really logs off, so I have to like force log it off every time, just about. And then I thought it was probably something was wrong with my laptop, which is a MacBook. So I tried my son's desktop computer, which it is brand new. It's a gaming computer. So I tried the Cricut's design space on his, and it was also acting up on his also. But this is the kicker. I was on his designing a design for a T-shirt for a customer, of course, and kid you not, this thing uninstalled itself. I could not find it nowhere, and it kept telling me the shortcut was nowhere to be found. It wasn't there, whatever. I promise you, I didn't do it. It uninstalled itself. So I had to go and reinstall it. And I still was having issues with it. And like I said, this is a brand new desktop. So I know from there that it wasn't my MacBook. And I knew then it wasn't his desktop. So I knew it was something going on with Cricut. So of course I got online and I started reading other people comments about the issues that they were having, pretty much the same stuff that I was having, what they were describing. Some say to uninstall it, reinstall it. I've already done that maybe like 2 or 3 times, and it still isn't working. I found some other videos where they were telling you to try some other things. I haven't tried it. It's just too frustrating. So, like I said, I have a brother scan and cut. So this is my backup for now. Actually, my brother scan and cut, I do need to use this more often because if you ask me, this one is way better than the Cricut. I love my Cricut. Don't get me wrong. I love Cricut. That's just my go-to because that's the first one that I got, and I'm so used to using that one. I actually have 3 of them. I have the Cricut Air Explorer 2. That's the first one I got. Then I got the Maker, and then I got the Cricut Joy. And I also have, like I said, the Brother Scan and Cut, and I have some other of the, like the Sizzix and the Anna Griffin, all those other little die cutting machines. I got a couple of those also that I use for like my metal dies. Excuse me. But anyway, I've been dealing with Cricut all day, and it's like 1:20 in the morning. So I was like, screw this. I'm gonna go ahead and pull out my brother's scan and cut. So I've already did my design. It's on my MacBook, of course. So I got the brother scan and cut out. So what I did is, I don't know if y'all can see the screen as well, but I gotta retrieve the data because theirs is a little different from Cricut. So I've already sent the design to my machine. So all I have to do is go and get it. I just have to retrieve it. So it's receiving it now. And boom, there you go. You have it. I don't know. This focusing on this is not the greatest. Um, Trying to show y'all the best way I can. Okay, you can see it now. Well, that's my design. It's now on my brother scan and cut. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move it over here in the corner just so I can get a good cut without having to mess up a lot of my material. And I'm going to hit OK. And it's telling me to select, and I'm going to hit cut, and it's processing. I already have it set on half cut. As you can see, that's on, because if it wasn't, it'll be off, and then it won't do a half cut. It'll cut all the way through, and that's not what you want, and that's definitely not what I want. So I'm going to get ready to hit start so I can go ahead and start cutting. Of course, a train has to come. Oh my gosh, because I want y'all to hear how quiet this thing is compared to the Cricut. Like I said, nothing's wrong with the Cricut, it's just a bit louder. But this right here, it is quiet and it cuts like butter. Um, like I said, I haven't used it, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hit start. And it's going to pull it through, of course, like the Cricut does. Like I said, this is the Auto Blade. And what this does is you don't have to set your blade pressure or anything like that. It detects the material that you're using, and it knows how far to cut and what material is cut, and basically it does a scan or something on it. I'm not sure, but it's a smart machine. So like I said, I don't use it as often as I should. It's a lot of my materials and a lot of my machines that I paid lots of money for that is just sitting collecting dust, and I paid a lot of money for a lot of these things, and I'm quite sure a lot of you other crafters have also. But yeah, I'm gonna let this cut out, and I am doing this on glitter, white glitter. I don't know if y'all can see this well, but I'm doing it on the white glitter iron on. And just listen. It is so quiet. The only noise it's making is because I got the mat taped down. Now I will tell you, these brother scanning cut mats ain't worth a poot. I mean, I probably, like I said, I barely use this machine, and maybe once or two cuts on it maybe, and the mat is already unsticky. In a way, I kind of like it because I don't have to struggle getting some of my paper off of the mat like what I do with Cricut. I mean, some of the stuff is hard to come off, and by the time you pulled your design off, it done warped and it done rolled, and sometimes some of it gets stuck to the mat. But yeah, all I do is just tape this down. I've used some washi tape to tape it down. But it's cutting, and it's telling me that I have 5 minutes left. I like that part in it too, because it tells you now it's down to 4. It tells you like your minutes that you have left or whatever. Only thing about this one is it's just a little different from Cricut, but not too much. They each have their own learning curve that you have to get used to. And like I said, the only reason I don't use this one as much is because normally I'm in a rush trying to do a design or trying to do something quick, and I just go to Cricut because that's the one that I always use, and I'm just familiar with that one. And I'm still learning this brother scan and cut, because as you know, this is the only cutter, I believe, as they say, it's the only cutter that has a scanner on it. So pretty much I can draw something and put it in here, scan it, and it cuts it right out. I love that feature on it too. I had to practice with that too and learn that feature, but it wasn't bad. Like I said, this machine is awesome. But yeah, this was my backup. I had to go to this because I couldn't deal with the Cricut. It drove me crazy. Oh my gosh, y'all just have no idea. The whole time I thought it was my MacBook needed cleaning, but it wasn't the MacBook. It's the Cricut software itself. And we shouldn't have to reinstall, uninstall, and all this stuff when they do an update. I don't. Every time Cricut has an update, it's something is always wrong. I don't understand. And they don't tell you anything, and they know people are having issues with it, and they don't tell you anything. You got to pretty much search it yourself. Either you got to call customer service. They don't really put out anything to tell you, what to do to avoid it or whatever. I mean, I know they're trying to update us and keep us updated with the newest technology and all the different things or whatever. I get it. That's why they're updating. But and I know everything comes with some few knots and bugs and all that stuff that you have to iron out. I get that. But every time they have an update, it's an issue. But this is the first major issue that I've had with Cricut in their software. Like, I've had some small minor ones, but nothing like this to where it's been ongoing, I would say, a couple weeks now. And that is unacceptable when you got people that are dependent on you to do certain projects for them that they need at a timely manner, and you can't get Cricut to do anything. And it's so frustrating. But I have no worries because I have a backup, so I'm good to go. I'm telling you, with Cricut, I could start on a design. I could start on it earlier during the day, and by the time I finish having to keep shutting this down and opening this and deleting this and restarting this and uninstalling this and getting it from unfreezing and restarting my computer because I get the white screen. By the time I do all that, Shoot, it's 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. I haven't even gotten nowhere. And I just got sick of dealing with it. So I got right on my MacBook, opened up my Canvas workspace, and I went to work. And like I said, I started late because I was debating on whether or not I wanted to even deal with it. But like I said, this person waited long enough for their shirt, and I'm going to deliver even though they told me to take their time. No worries, they're not in a rush. But like I said, when I do orders, I like to go ahead and get my stuff done. Well, it is cut and it's telling me okay. So I'm going to go ahead and hit okay. And what I have to do is I just have to eject the mat, which is this button right here. Oops, it fell. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and as you can see, look at there. It cut really, really good. Some of it is coming up off of it, but it didn't cut through. So I'm not worried about that, but it cut out wonderful. So I'm going to go ahead and weed this, and I'm going to go ahead and get this ironed on this shirt. I almost forgot to reverse the image, y'all. I almost made a big boo-boo, but I remember to reverse it. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and start doing this shirt so I can go ahead and drop them off in the mail. It was 2 of them, and then I have another shirt to do for 100 days of virtual school, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 masks to do. So I'm going to go ahead, and I had a bracelet to do, a charm bracelet, which I've already done that. So I've been a little busy this week, but I'm not complaining. I love it. So as always, you guys be blessed and have a great night, and thank you for watching.